For most of my life, I thought success was a place you arrived at, a milestone, a number in your bank account, a title on your business card. But the truth, success is a system of habits and daily action. The most successful people I've met aren't obsessed with an end goal. They're obsessed with getting 1% better every day. They focus on discipline, consistency, and growth, not just outcomes. I used to think I was working hard because I was busy all the time. But then I realized being busy is not the same as being productive. I was filling my day with email, meetings, and low impact work instead of focusing on the few things that actually move the needle. True, success comes from mastering focus, cutting out distraction, and doing deep, meaningful work. In my early years, I thought success came from being the best at what I did, so I worked tirelessly to hone my craft, thinking that talent alone would open the door. But I was wrong. The biggest opportunities in my life came not from my skills, but from relationships. It's not just what you know, it's who you know and how much they trust you. Build real relationships, give more than you take, and doors will open that talent alone never could. I spent years chasing money, thinking that once I had enough, I'd feel secure and happy. But here's the truth. Money doesn't create happiness. It amplifies who you already are. If you are stressed, anxious, or insecure, more money won't fix it. But if you use money as a tool to buy freedom, to invest in experiences, to help others, it becomes a powerful asset. I used to believe that successful people were fearless, that they had something I didn't. But after 40 years, I've realized they feel fear just like the rest of us. The difference? They move forward despite the fear. They take the risk, make the call, start the project, even when they don't feel ready. If you wait for fear to disappear, you'll be waiting forever. In my 20s, success meant money. In my 30s, it meant status. In my 40s, it means freedom. Freedom to choose how I spend my time, who I spend it with, and what I work on. If you're chasing success based on someone else's definition, you'll always feel empty. Define it for yourself. After 40 years, I've learned that success isn't about what you have. It's about how you feel when you wake up in the morning. Are you excited about life? Do you feel fulfilled by your work? Are you surrounded by people you love? That's the real measure of success. And now, you don't have to spend 40 years figuring it out. You've just had to start living it. If you're still here, it means something I said resonated with you. Maybe you're feeling stuck. Maybe you're questioning if what you're chasing is really worth it. Or maybe you're just searching for clarity. Whatever the case, here's more of what I've learned. Lessons that took me decades to understand, but can change your life in minutes. We have all been told, if you just work hard, you'll succeed. That's a lie. Hard work is essential, but it's not enough. You need to work on the right things. There are people breaking their backs every day who never get ahead because they are stuck in the wrong system, the wrong mindset, or the wrong priorities. The key? Leverage. Find ways to multiply your efforts through technology, delegation, or better strategies. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you wake up inspired, but most days you don't. And if you rely on motivation, you'll never be consistent. The real winners, they don't wait to feel like working. They build discipline so they show up no matter what. Success isn't about occasional bursts of effort. It's about what you do every single day. I spent too many years playing it safe. I waited for the right time to make big moves. But here's the truth. There is no perfect time. Every major success in my life happens because I took a risk before I felt ready. The people who achieve the most aren't reckless, but they do take calculated risk. They bet on themselves. The biggest regret most people have isn't what they did, it's what they didn't do. The most dangerous place you can be isn't failing, it's being comfortable. Comfort makes you settle. It keeps you from pushing harder, learning more, or becoming better. Growth happens in discomfort. If you're never feeling challenged, you're not growing. Get used to being uncomfortable. That's where the breakthrough happens. For years, I've waited for someone to notice me, to give me a chance, to validate my work. But eventually, I realized no one is coming. No one is going to hand you your dream life. You have to create it. Take responsibility for everything. Your finances, your career, your happiness. The moment you stop blaming circumstances and start owning your results is the moment everything changes. I used to think success was a solo journey, that I had to outwork, outsmart, and outperform everyone else. But I was wrong. The fastest way to rise is to lift others with you. Every major opportunity I've ever had came from helping someone else win first. Give without expecting immediate returns, and success will come back to you in ways you can't predict. If you believe the world is against you, you'll find proof of it everywhere. If you believe you're capable of greatness, you'll find proof of that too. Your mind is your most powerful tool. The way you think determines what you see, what you pursue, and ultimately what you achieve. Protect your mindset like your life depends on it, because it does. We overestimate what we can do in a day and underestimate what we can do in a year. The secret? Focus on small daily improvement. You don't have to make huge leaps. Just get a little better each day. The compound effect of small, consistent effort will take you further than you ever imagined. For years, I've spent time chasing money, thinking I could always make more, but I never realized that time is the one thing you can't earn back. If you spend your days on things that don't matter, you're robbing yourself of what really does. Invest your time in things that brings real return. Learning, relationships, experiences, because at the end of it all, time is the only currency that truly matters. Everything you need to be successful is already within you. The skills, the mindset, the potential, it's there. The only question is, are you willing to do what it takes? Success isn't about luck. It's about decisions. And the most important decision you'll ever make is to take full control of your life. Now that you know what took me 40 years to learn, the only thing left is for you to act on it. Will you?